Following the mess that was last episode, we're going to be cheering ourselves up with a game against Juventus. Definitely going to happen. But we're then going to have some fun in the knockouts of our European game. Welcome back to our Atalanta project. We're still pottering about in 5th place. The gap that we'd built to 6th, is shrinking, and the gap to 4th is increasing, which isn't ideal. We can do something about that in the kickoff of this game against Juventus. Before we jump into that, if you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, show your support on the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Just a little click of the button, it would mean the world to me. We've only played a few games, maybe the one since our last recording. It's gone quite well. We played Partizan in the first round of our cup. We beat them 5-1. So we're going to go over to their ground and just hopefully not get battered. So there's our fun. We can finish off the episode with that, with a lovely smile on our face. But firstly, we need to get through this game against Juventus. And for the game, we have Berger in goal, Celia, Favasuli, Pavard and Del Prato as the back four. Benson playing just ahead of them with Hugendorm and Lacombe in the middle. And then we have Guida supporting Esposito and Carlau as our strikers. The only thing I'm going to do is drop us just to balance because they're playing against quite a strong team. And then we'll get through. The ball lumped forward by Onana, picked up by Pavard. He's driving forward down the left side with Lacombe and back into Benson. Pavard once more. Lacombe. Guida. Back with Benson. Lacombe, good ball through to Esposito. He's put it in the corner, but I think it's going to get ruled out. Ref, what you saying there, boyo? I think it's straight just past the last man, to be quite honest. But hopefully we'll have the little goal allowed. Do it. Just give it. Be a good guy. You're a knob. Absolute knobhead. Ball with Gomez out on the left side. It's towards Marmal in the middle, but it's headed away by one of our players. And Nico picks up that loose ball. He gets it all the way back to his centre-back. And Locatelli and Marmal. Is that Chiesa's still pottering about? He must be about 57. But every time I criticise a player and say they're really old, they batter me. Ball's been put to the back post. Our guys missed it. We all know what's coming now. It's a goal. Richards. Colombo. Oh. Is this offside, ref? Or are you going to let this one slide? I bet you will let it slide. Shocking performance there, ref. Come on. You got another moment in the sunlight here. He's disallowed it. Fair play. Definitely a correct call. We don't need to watch it to find out if it was or not. Oh, I was just about to tell you it's half time. We're 45 seconds over already and the highlights starting. Gomez, Nico, Locatelli. Vert through towards Colombo, back to Locatelli. There's space everywhere for him. Richards puts the ball across and that was very peculiar. We had to get a shot on target, which isn't the best. I'm going to thrash my arms about, kick him up the arse and send him out for the second half. 52nd minute. Lacombe's putting in a corner towards the near post. Favasuli wins the header, but it goes just wide. Just pushing up to the hour mark now. We know it's when I like to make my subs, but we've got a highlight. Richards throws it short to Locatelli, who does some random little walking around the ball for some reason, and puts it with Chiesa. Back into Locatelli once more. Militao back to his goalkeeper. They've got a pretty decent side, this Juventus team, haven't they? Gomez out on the left. Good ball forward. Our guy's got to pick that up. He hasn't done so. Weston McKennie. Colombo outside the area. Ooh, his volley. I would have lost it. Absolutely lost the plot if that would have gone in. We'll make some subs. We've got little tired legs in the middle in the shape of Hugendorm. So we'll put Stevanovic in for that. Are we going to... No, we won't do that. It's not a good idea. We'll leave Stevanovic in there. But what I will do is change him to be a Carolero instead. Why the hell not? Benson can just change to be an anchor. He's a big fan of being an anchor. I'm not being mean to him. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. We'll put Henrique on as well up top. We'll leave the third sub because we all know what this game likes to do. And it happened to me just a few games ago where I made all 3 subs in the 70th minute. And the 71st, we picked up an injury. It was very frustrating. We've got only, 12 minutes of allocated time left. It's still 0-0, which I will take against Juventus, but as soon as I've said that now, it means that we won't be offered that anymore. But it looks like this might just be seeing its way to the end. Very strange. But a point against one of the top four, it's not the best, because we're looking to try and catch up on them, but I'll take it over a loss any day. For the Partizan game and our second leg, we've got a 4-goal cushion. Surely we can't muck this up. God knows I think my players are going to try. We have Berger in goal, Locatelli, Favasuli, Benson and Celia as the back four. Stevanovic just in front of them with Hugendorm and Lacombe as our Mazzalas, and I've put Ramirez to support Felipe and Esposito up top. We've got a throw-in on the left. Celia throws it short to Esposito and Lacombe picks up the ball. Stevanovic, Celia towards the back post, and Orban heads away. I don't think that's Willy Orban, because I think he was in his 30s a few seasons back, and we're about 10 years in the future. Ramirez, a nice little short play, but I'm not sure who Felipe was trying to feed through there. And Gokmanak, it's definitely not right. It was their goalkeeper on the ball. He's just blasted it forward. Hugendorm feeds it towards Felipe. He's got Esposito towards the back post. He puts it actually to Ramirez, and he slots it in the near post. It's now 5 to the good for us. 1-0 on the day. 6-1 on aggregate. A nice ball lofted forward here from Hugendorm. Felipe does well to bring it down. I think he knew we were going to do well to get that on our guy's head from there, but kind of everything just split. Ramirez runs in late and has acres of space to pick his spot. Locatelli, with a throw-in, puts it to Felipe, and he tries to nod back to Hugendorm, and we lose possession. Bajdar is heading out to their left-hand side. Got to Stojanovic, and we've intercepted. Poor pass. Lacombe, he's driving forward now. And a decent tackle now from Stojanovic that lost the ball. Obviously, he was a bit miffed that he gave away the pass. Jovovic, Yaremchuk, and Bajdar again. They're definitely looking to progress, but they're doing it quite carelessly at the moment, which I'm all for. Arad is knocking it through to Terzic and back to their centre-back. Stalar, not sure what's going to come from this. Yaremchuk is out on the right. He's doing well to get past his man. He's an absolute unit himself, so he could do with being the one on the end of his own cross. But it kind of just fizzles out. We've got another attack. I was going to say fresh out the bag. Don't even know what that means. I was about to try and pronounce that fella's name. Look at the state of it. Stojsavljevic. Not a clue. Orban, Terzic, and Stojanovic. They're looking to definitely have much more of a control of this game. As I say, they don't necessarily seem to be going anywhere with it, but they're very comfortable on possession, which I'm not too keen on. Stojanovic has managed to get himself through, and his shot is wayward. Felipe with the ball out on the right for us. 27th minute now. Hugendorm, he's heading out as well to the right. Esposito wins the header, and it's caught comfortably by their goalkeeper. He's absolutely blasted it forward again, as all the goalkeepers do, and they've lost possession from it. And so have we, because that header was clumsy, should we say. See, by the time I've said that fella's name, the ball's been passed a further 3 times. Bajdar is out towards the left. So we're forcing him out wide, which I like. It keeps the danger away from the goalkeeper. Orban, Terzic, good ball in towards Yaremchuk, and it's shot wide again. They could easily have had 2 or 3 in this game if they'd kind of figured out where the goal was. We threw to half-time with no further updates. All I'm going to do really is just tell them all that they're doing fantastically, even though they're really not. But it's what we need, little green faces on the board. A highlight from kickoff. Celia through to Esposito. Ramirez. Ball towards Felipe, but it was intercepted. And they've countered us, smashed it through themselves. And Berger's made a good save. Fazasuli's picked up the loose ball. We're up to the hour mark now. I'll have a little look to see what substitutions we can make. I'm going to take Esposito off because I need him fresh as much as possible. We'll bring on Tommaso Guida for him. Likewise with Lacombe, we don't really have many centre mids, so I don't really want to be sacrificed in him. And we'll bring off Celia for homegrown Pedersen. Not homegrown Pedersen. That's something completely different. Into the last 10, it seems that Partizan have thrown in the towel. White flags are waving. They've given up. As a highlight. 5 minutes to ship 5 goals. Nobody can do that. Guida rattled the crossbar with that. It's all over. A convincing win for us over the 2 legs. I don't know when we'll find out who the next team are. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. But our draw date we have as February the 28th. Oh, what a treat. I'll see you there. There's a few decent names in the hat. There's a few... Do you know what, to be fair, there's one decent name in the hat, and it's Chelsea. We want to avoid them like the plague. So we'll whack it on automatic draw, and we'll see what comes from it. There's a bunch of really weak teams we want to be seeing, just not Chelsea. Fantastic. Of course we get Chelsea at the first available opportunity. Well, we'll see you there then. For the Chelsea game, I'm going to follow it up with the game against Parma, or what I might do, just for this episode, I'm going to do a Chelsea double header. We'll do first leg, second leg, same game, and we'll see what comes from that. I hope you'll be there to share the joy and probably most likely misery of that episode. If you have enjoyed this one, if you could do me the favour of liking, subscribing, all that madness I always ask you for. There are some items over here as well, so you can carry on watching if I've not made you sick of me yet. And thank you very much for your time.